Mein Name ist Horst-Günter Hagemeier.
My name is Horst-Günter Hagemeier. I'm an adult educator and I lead the Training and Further Education Center of STEEP GmbH in Hamburg. The Training and Further Education Center of STEEP is part of STEEP GmbH based in Bonn, with a focus on electrical engineering, radar technology, air surveillance, control systems, telecommunications. And we continue the tradition of AEG's training center in Hamburg, originally founded as a training center for AEG company only. And after several changes, we are now part of STEEP GmbH in Bonn. The Training and Further Education Center here plays a vital role in the training landscape of Hamburg. The center is a partner for dual apprenticeships. We offer companies in Hamburg and the metropolitan region the opportunity to take over parts of the training in the field of electrical engineering, as well as in the field of metal technology, when they are part of the trainings profile of the company's professions. The significance of the Training and Further Education Center in Hamburg has increased in recent years. Due to changes in training frameworks, more components of metal technology have been integrated into electrical engineering and vice versa. These innovations and changes to training frameworks have led to companies no longer being able to replicate all the training content in their areas. If we were no longer part of the dual apprenticeship system, which is the cooperation between companies and schools, schools would face the problem of being able to teach theoretical knowledge, but not being able to apply or implement that knowledge in practice. Conversely, companies would not be able to rely on the theoretical knowledge provided by schools for the practical part of the training. In turn, companies would not have access to the theoretical knowledge from schools required for the practical component of their training. So we have become an essential part of the Learning Venue Corporation, an integral part of the network of training services within the networks of industrial companies in the metropolitan region. We are a crucial part of the innovations for advanced practical training in the fields of metal technology and electrical engineering in the metropolitan region. Since its establishment, the Training and Further Education Center has undergone continuous development. Since the beginning of our documentation, we have achieved a success rate of over 90% in passing final exams. In comparison, the Chamber's current average ranges between 60 and 80% in individual professions. Our success rates in exams are significantly above the Chamber's average, and this is a crucial part of our success story. It's a guarantee for the companies that want to train with us. It's making us a valuable partner for vocational schools. And it also makes us attractive to companies because we can offer these services without obligations for the companies. The significant advantage for our trainees is our size. We are a small training company, a small provider with an average of 120 participants across all professions and year groups, with 6 trainers who are supplemented by freelance instructors as needed. We have a very family-like learning environment. We have a very intense learner-teacher relationship. And there is a very open culture of questioning within our institution, which I believe is essential. This is what sets us apart in the market. Yes, the Training and Further Education Center has grown within the structures of the dual education system in Hamburg. We are a partner in the Learning Venue Conference with the vocational school in Altona, with the other vocational schools regarding the occupational fields. We are a cooperative partner in the educator network with educators from industrial companies in the metropolitan region. These are established networks that act more and more as connectors, even beyond network boundaries. This makes us a crucial part of the educational structure in collaboration with the Hamburg Institute for Vocational Education, in cooperation with the Chamber of Commerce, with vocational schools, with the employment agencies, and with job centers. So a significant portion of our work involves networking, ensuring that we can provide precisely tailored training for companies and the market, as well as support for apprentices who return from us to companies with added value. The STEEP Training and Further Education Center in Hamburg is part of the STEEP GmbH, a small division within the training sector of STEEP GmbH. We operate nationally and internationally for leading companies in the renewable energy sector and companies that are leaders in electromobility. We recognize and have the ability to identify trends nationally, internationally, and globally to understand which trends are gaining importance, which trend can or have become part of basic training, and how we can transform this knowledge into our offerings to provide value to companies here in Hamburg. We can offer proposals that align with the requirements of renewable energy and the requirements of electromobility, to name just a few aspects, to cater to the need of the companies here in Hamburg. We can offer them the added value of our experience gained from our nationwide and European training efforts. So renewable energies, whether it's photovoltaics or electromobility, these are the components that present significant challenges in terms of workplace safety and handling energy for the learners. The learners must adapt to a completely new world of hazards, enter a completely new technological world, and understand different processes. It must be practically manageable for the apprentice, and we can contribute our part through practical work here.